Every now and then you gotta step it up for special events. Hold up, I told y'all we got it. This is actually gonna be a prediction video. I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. I was gonna touch on Floyd. A lot of people have been sending me mad videos and want to know what I think about Floyd and whatnot. And his upcoming fight. What's he gonna do next, dog? What's he like I speak to the motherfucker, right? But I should do a breakdown on what I think Floyd should do, you know. But I don't need to go into that. You know why? Because I talk about Floyd enough when I talk to these niggas on the phone. I can't go one debate on the phone without Floyd getting mentioned. And I'll never mention him. That's the funny thing. As big as a Floyd fan I am, I'm not the one to ever mention Floyd. My niggas are, you know. And no matter what, there's always an argument about the nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my niggas that put it in the air. Everybody know when you get off of work every now and then, man, listen, this is my breakfast. I call this breakfast. My homegirl know. Breakfast. I got lunch, dinner, and a late night snack. That's how we do around here, man. But video of the day, because this is a prediction video. And we'll talk about Floyd later. We ain't got to get in on that now. Let the man enjoy his win, vacation, yada, yada. Y'all up his ass already about who he fighting next. Same thing with Cotto. Let the man enjoy his shit. Shout outs to Miguel Cotto for his phenomenal victory. We're going to get into all that. Movie of the day. Don't sit here and talk about it was aight. My movie's a motherfucking classic. You just mad because you ain't got no collection like this. Movie of the day, man. Out of Time. Denzel Washington. I think I gave this movie honestly, it was like a 9.5. 9.5 overall. Has everything in here. What does it say at the bottom? A first-rate, absorbing thrill ride. Excuse me. Absorbing thriller. Classic motherfucking video. Go check it out. It's definitely in the Hall of Fame. There was a Hall of Fame of movies. This nigga Denzel comes with business. And like I said, sit down, shut the fuck up, pay attention to these movies. Don't text. Don't be trying to flirt with your girl. Don't be going to the bathroom every 5 seconds, getting something to eat, coming back like, oh, I ain't missed shit, because you don't know shit. If you do that with my movies, then I don't want to hear how the fuck you thought the movie was, all right? Killer movies every single time. Shout outs to Out of Time, man. Yo, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Shout outs to Miguel Cotto for beating the bricks off of this nigga Martinez. Finally, somebody, man. I think Floyd would have did it anyway, but I mean just the fact of, I think Floyd would have beat him anyway. Not like he would have fallen, you know. I think he would have beat him anyway. But just the fact of Martinez really sitting up there, not fighting top quality competition, you know, really getting by the skin of his teeth, you know, seriously, getting knocked down in crazy fights. It's like, yo, his time was up, you know, his time was coming. You know, I don't think as far as retiring, everybody does that, you know. People shitted on Cotto when he lost to Floyd. They gave him his props, but they also shitted on Cotto to the fact where, well, he ain't going, there's no point. You know, when Cotto lost to Trout, a lot of people shit on him. All of a sudden, Cotto this superstar, right? I'm gonna have to, yo, y'all niggas, man. All of a sudden, Cotto this motherfucking legend, right? Man, listen. First off, Cotto's too small for the true 160 pounder. Neither of them niggas even made 160. It was like, what the fuck? But both of them fighting for a belt at 160, you know what I mean? I'm not knocking it. I know. People are going to come out here with Floyd. Yeah, shut up. I know. But what I'm saying is, for the fighters that actually come in 160 even and just go way up, 175, 180, you know, these fighters are the ones that will beat the bricks. Like, come on. Stevenson, anybody at 160. No offense, no disrespect to Cotto, but he's just too small. Triple G, you guys said Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., You already know he's a big boy alone. Any of these dudes face Cotto, they'll beat him. That's just how it is. Y'all can take it, swindle it, not like it, whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. It's true. The man is, you know, why you think Martinez wasn't fighting none of these top dudes, you know? Dudes that are true size, true power at middleweight, nigga, please. So, let me, let's do this. Let's do this. This is the reason why I made this video in the first place, prediction video. This is a prediction video actually for Shawn Porter versus, I know I'm skipping over shit, but this is the fight. I love doing the fights that are a must. They need to happen. I know Canelo and Lara needs to happen, but Shawn Porter versus Kell Brook needs to happen, y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I could have waited a little bit longer for Canelo. You know what I mean? Seriously, Floyd took care of that matter. So, Lara really dominating or in a split, you know. And I'm not saying Lara's going to dominate. It's just the fact, because we all know Lara doesn't do good with pressure as it is anyway. He's better against slick fighters. He doesn't do that good with brawlers. So it's going to be interesting in that fight too. But we ain't there. I'm here to talk about Porter versus Kell motherfucking Brook, son. Listen. I'm going to do it like this. Look how I do this. Look how I do this, y'all. When I picked the Cotto versus Martinez fight, my heart said Cotto. My heart said Cotto, y'all. Go check out this up there. Go check out my videos. My heart said Cotto. My brain said Martinez, right? I ended up picking Martinez. I'm not going to lie. You know, it shows that maybe I should follow my heart, right? I was just talking about this recently in certain comments and shit. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to see how this is going to work, because it's going to be even different for the fucking, all right? Let's do it like this. And while I'm chilling right now, like I said, man, grab a Dutch, sit down, relax, kick your shoes off. When you with me, man, this is welcome aboard the new subscribers. Welcome aboard D-Block Express, man. Kick your shoes off when you with me, man. You know, find some shit to do around the house. Just keep me on volume, and you know, we chilling, we relaxing. When you're on my page, it ain't all stressing. What's going on and shit's crazy. We relax over here, man. You know what I mean? That's how I roll, man. So, thanks for subscribing, of course. And shout out to all those people that are buying subscribers. Kill yourself. Now, I picked for my heart. My heart said Miguel Cotto. I said if I had to put my money on it, I would probably go with my brain, and I picked Martinez, right? So I would have lost my money, okay? For this Shawn Porter versus Kell Brook fight, I'm going to do it. If it works like this, I'm going to do it like this, you know. For this fight, my heart says Porter. For all y'all that were putting Shawn Porter over Keith Thurman, y'all know who y'all are on y'all top 10 list. I ain't going to say no names. Y'all know who y'all are. And there was a lot of y'all too, man. For y'all putting Shawn Porter as their pound for pound list, people kept on putting Shawn Porter over Keith Thurman. I wouldn't do it. I would put Keith Thurman over Porter. But I was the only, it's like me and one other dude out of like 7 people. Motherfuckers all picked Porter over Keith Thurman. No bullshit. So, my heart says Shawn Porter. My brain says Kell Brook. Kell Brook has the complete boxing skills. He's an all-around set boxer. One thing that Hatman brought out, which was a good point, which made me really jump on here to, you know, really look at it in a different aspect, which is, he said, and this is what I saw too, which was Kell Brook, when he fights as if he's a little nervous, you know what I mean? Porter looks like he'll leave it all on the table, you know, and sometimes you gotta leave it all on the table. Also, when it comes to power, I give it to Porter. I mean, you know, when it comes to speed, you can slightly, as far as quickness, you can slightly put it out there for Kell Brook, but it, you know, as people would tell you, speed isn't everything, you know. Khan has speed. Exactly. So, with this being said, I'm going with Shawn Porter. I don't know, man, by unanimous decision. I think he's going to knock him out, to be honest with you. I think he's going to knock him out. I thought if Martinez was going to win, he would win by unanimous decision. And I thought if Cotto would win, he would knock out Martinez, you know. I'm going to go with my heart on this one. Last time I was wrong. I'm going to go with my heart on this one. My heart says Porter. My brain says, I'm going to start putting, well, we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to see how this fight plays out. And then that's going to determine how I should call certain fights. You know? I'm not going front. It's going to be a little hard when you put up these Floyd fights. I mean, my heart and my motherfucking brain will say Floyd. But, you know, that's totally different. Let's do another prediction while we at it. I'll do 2-1 for y'all for today. That means I need another movie, right? I need another classic. Y'all want another classic? Classic, though. I only fuck with classics, man. Remember, out of time. Man, you better shut the fuck up, sit down and watch. Let me get y'all another classic since I got another prediction for you. And I ain't even breaking them down like I should be, because I'll do that later on, closer to the fights. But right now, it's nice and early. We all having fun right now, you know. Let me get another. I don't want. This is considered 2 predictions if you ask me. I don't want to man, go watch this shit. Man, you get another one on another video. I'm going to still drop another jewel on y'all. If we had to go by heart in my brain, see, this is the weird thing. I don't want to do my heart in my brain on Canelo versus Lara, you know? I want to do my heart and brain on motherfucking, but that, you know what I mean, on Porter versus Brook. But the Lara and Canelo fight is first, correct? So, should I do it on this fight? This fight, it'll be crazy. All right. Let's do it on this fight too, okay? My heart, I know it sounds crazy, y'all. My heart says Canelo. I'm not going to front with y'all. My heart says Canelo is going to beat Lara. It's weird. It's weird, you guys. You know, I'm going to be honest. My heart said that Canelo was going to beat Trout. It's true. You know, I'm not going to front. I felt Trout had a good boxing regimen, but my heart said just the same way I picked this Cotto versus Martinez fight. But I'm gonna do it just like that for you guys, man. We're going to find out. What up, subscribers? Welcome aboard. And I'm taking a wide left turn on this motherfucker, right? I'm going to go with my heart. Choose your own shit. You know what it is. You're your own man. Your own woman. Shout outs to my females in the YTBC. I know who y'all are. I'm going to go with my heart on this one, though. And my heart says Canelo is going to beat Lara. If not, he's definitely going to knock him down. I think he's going to beat Lara. I think if he overwhelms Lara like he did Angulo, like he does in a lot of his fights, I think he'll be successful. I think, see, remember, both of them outboxed Trout, correct? Both of them outboxed Trout. So you can't just say Trout's going to outbox Canelo, because Trout's no Floyd. I mean, because Lara is no Floyd. You can't say Lara is going to outbox Canelo, excuse me, because Lara is no Floyd. You can't just call it like that because he's just a slick fighter. You're going to choose it off of that regimen, you know. Floyd's a different caliber, totally different. You know, Lara gets hit. Lara goes down, you know. Floyd gets hit too, but Floyd, you know, to someone who plants like some of these fighters do, some of these some of these brawlers do. You know, some of these boxer punchers do. They plant that back foot. There's some of them that don't, but majority of them do. Canelo is one. Canelo plants, and Lara plants. Believe it or not, Lara plants. He's on the balls of his feet every now and then. He was on it for a Trout fight, but that's because Trout was a slick fighter. You know, a slick fighter versus a slick fighter, to me, is starting to become more clear. Like, it's just one that has to be more slicker than the other. When it's a brawler versus a slickster, it seems like, damn, it could go each way. And Canelo is a boxer puncher, so he has a tendency to be a brawler and a slickster. You know, case in point, straight brawler against Angulo. He was definitely a slickster against Trout, you know. When Canelo wanted to fight Cotto, a lot of people were hating on Canelo, like that was an easy fight. That would be an easy victory, you know. And Canelo stepped up to the plate and ended up taking on Trout, you know what I mean? If Cotto won, you know, so now all of a sudden, hey, it'll be a humongous fight, you know? And it's just the fact, like, if it happened, man, I would tune right in. But, you know, it's funny how people would switch one time and then not switch another. Granted, Cotto is like this resurrected fighter. Shout outs to Miguel Cotto. I already said it being in the Hall of Fame, man. Don't be going back on what the fuck I said. You know what I mean? Granted, you know, like I said, man, it'd be a humongous fight. Let me not jump all off topic like the fuck I do every time I drop my vids because my brain be all over the place. But I got Canelo to beat Lara. My heart says this. My brain says Lara. But my heart, and I'm going with my heart says Canelo. When it comes to Shawn Porter and Kell Brook, my heart, y'all. I can actually say I am emotionally attached to this sport. I love this sport. Don't be emotionally attached. Why not? You don't love this sport? I love this sport. I can actually say that shit. So yes, sometimes I am emotionally attached to certain fights. Certain fights to me are huge. Bringing down no Neil Donaire. Huge. Had to happen, you know? I was mad with how Stevenson and Kovalev ain't happen. That shit needs to happen, y'all, you know? At one point, it was Martinez and Triple G. There was no reason both of them ain't even have fighters. That shit needed to happen, you know? At that particular time. We have two setup fights that need to happen. Canelo versus Lara. My heart says Canelo. My brain says Lara. And we also got motherfucking Shawn Porter. Woo! I would like to see Shawn Porter versus Keith Thurman. Oh, no, excuse me. Got me hyped, right? No, I want to see, now that I think about it, I want to see Shawn Porter versus Timothy Bradley. That's what I want to see. Now that I think about it. You know, shout out to Cole and all them, but that's the fight that just came up in my opinion. I'm like, y'all ain't that, y'all. That's a hype one. Been saying Keith for the minute for past, who knows how many months now. I want to see Tim Bradley versus Shawn Porter. That'd be an ill-ass fight. In my opinion. But Shawn Porter versus Kell Brook. My brain says Brook, but I'm going to go with my heart. And my heart says Shawn Porter. Let me know what y'all think, man. I know I'm all over the place, and I take my damn time. You know, I just get off of work. I do what the fuck I want to do. I don't know about all y'all motherfuckers. But give me a call. Zone know what it is. L. Jarrett know what it is. Boxing Beats and Rhymes know what it is, man. Just give me a call when y'all niggas want that realness to jump on board. I'm ready any given time of day. Sometimes you know, I be a little tied up. You know, you gotta please the missus out here. So every now and then, man, I can't get through. But other than that, you know, shout out to all my niggas. And when we get to talk on the phone, we get it in especially the ones that aren't recorded. You know, if we recorded our conversations, there'd be mad conversations by now, you guys. You guys don't even know. Behind the scenes, we get it in on the phone, you know. But I know now we ain't always about. We just want to get, you know, that's how niggas are. You know what I mean? It ain't got to be just because we on. That's what I'm saying. the same way you on camera, be the same way off camera. You know, when we talk regular, it's the same shit when we're on camera. We don't switch up anything. I still feel Floyd's the best fighter of all time. I still feel that he will beat any fighter that's out there right now. You know, that shit never changes. Like Zone said, we can bump heads, but we also agree on a lot of shit. So don't get it twisted. Like, you know, we don't know what's really popping out there. We know people whose favorite fighter is, you know, I do owe you guys another video because that's a fight that's coming up next that I didn't even look over. My heart and my brain. Both of them go to the same spot. Let me give y'all a third one real quick and I'll hop off this bitch. Terrence Crawford versus Yuriorkis Gamboa. Shout outs to my niggas who Gamboa is their favorite fighter. Y'all know y'all. These niggas love Gamboa, man. They, you know, especially he's still undefeated too. So it's, you know, but getting knocked down a couple fights, so it's a little bit of vulnerability around there. But people will ride and die with they nigga like they did with Roy Jones, but they kind of left him. Like some people did with Pacquiao, but they definitely left that nigga high and dry. But you know how it is. Like I won't do if that nigga Floyd ever fell. We ain't leaving nothing high and dry, man. You guys, if you gonna ride with your man, ride with your mans, you know. Terrence Crawford versus Gamboa. In my opinion, my heart and my brain go to the same spot, and it just looks like a bad promotional gig. It just looks like motherfuckers literally shitted on Gamboa, man. You know, I think that he should have had a fight with probably Broner by now, Rigondeaux. If not, DeMarco was still down there. You got Vasquez was still down there at the time. I mean, it's just the fact of, you know, and for him not stepping up also, Gamboa disappoints me too for not speaking up and taking charge of his own career, you know. I think there's no way Broner should be further along as far as stardom and fame and money than Gamboa is. You know, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It goes on both parts. 50 Cent don't know what the fuck he's doing. But besides all that shit, the fight is made and the fight's gonna happen. And if this fight ends up being another way, listen, man, if this fight ends up being another way, it's totally different. Remember, Carcino came out and is going ham on Kell Brook. You know, Kell Brook to hold it down. But he also went ham on O'Neal Donaire to beat Rigondeaux, you know? So you gotta balance it. You see what I mean? You gotta know what the fuck you're doing when you make your predictions. Be careful. But with this prediction, excuse me, Terrence Crawford versus motherfucking Yuriorkis Gamboa, I got Terrence Crawford. He's too big. I think he is a better boxer than Gamboa. I think Gamboa is too much he has too much of a wild style. It could probably surprise him, but I see a Delorme versus a Kareem Mayfield here. You know what I mean? Just the fact of him not going to be able to get inside and be able, you know, to really use his height as his advantage, you know, being a smaller guy, if you understand what I mean. So with that being said, I got Terrence Crawford for that fight, man. It's going to be electrifying June 26th, I think it is. Canelo versus Lara. Like I said, my heart is going with Canelo. I got, that's going down, what is that, July 12th. And then you also got Shawn Porter versus Kell Brook. And you got Shawn Porter versus Brook, and that's on August 9th. Excuse me if I fucked up a little bit there, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. Don't miss these fights. These are fights that have to happen in boxing for us to determine. I don't know. What are we trying to prove here, you guys, you know? Seriously. I mean, I have already came to my conclusion on who the fucking best of all time is. I mean, I don't know, you know, I told y'all plenty of times of my stats that back up my argument on why I believe Floyd is the best of all time. I mean, we love the sport. We want to see great fights. Don't get it twisted. But these fights are, you know, no matter what fighter is going to lose out of these predictions I just made, let's just hope you guys don't just shit on them and just bounce, you know what I mean? Or because all these fighters have a tremendous amount of respect and gratitude to lose in these fights, man. I don't think y'all understand how big these fights are. Why you think I'm on here? I'm on here because it's that important. Don't make me explain myself. Only